And, when I had put it out on my social media that I'm going to interview you and, what are some of the questions that people would like me to ask you, I got tons of suggestions, mostly from girls, might I add, because I described you as a heartthrob of the business world, the heartthrob of India Inc., and that's true. But your podcast is not just about business. If one looks at your podcast, it's about everything under the sun, from philosophy to media to marketing, business, storytelling. And you said something very interesting. You said nothing is permanent. In such a scenario, what does legacy mean for you? Because, of course, I mean, especially being a young businessman, a young entrepreneur, you would be looking at, the next gen sort of taking over from you, and you have invested in that greatly. But what does legacy mean to you if nothing is permanent?
Legacy, I think, means nothing. I'll give you an example. There was this psychologist who did an experiment. He took a room and put 100 people in there, blindfolded them, and asked them to say how many people in the room believe they are smarter or more intelligent than 50% of the room. And something like 90% of the people in the room said they are smarter than most of the room. We are like that as humans. We all have an overinflated sense of who we truly are. It's uncanny how similar to all of us, each of us are. But we will always be like that. We've evolved like that. I think we all believe we are bigger than the individual or the mammal who comes, lives, dies, and is forgotten. If I were to take history as a teacher and look upon the greats of history who achieved so much in life and are not remembered today, I think it would be stupid for me to think that I have a legacy or I will be remembered. I'm here for a finite amount of time, and having a sense of my own mortality, knowing that I have X amount of time left. I'm 38 today, so I probably have 35 years left here. My onus in life has to be nice to people, live a good life, help people out, do the right thing while also really cherishing life in those 35 years, not worrying about what someone might think about me 200 years down the line. I feel like it's silly when people talk about living beyond their lives because nobody really does.